Juan Manuel Marquez. And how about this man? Not only...
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing.
So much hype. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. You don't want to trade shots. Nice counter shot. It's all offense all the time. The straight right just misses. Counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Just hold that thought! The corner's got to take a good look at their fighter. And now they're right back into the fray.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Blocks that jab. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. I promise you. On to the second round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Good counter punching. And that left hook doesn't find its target. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight was...
Big shot, and down goes Brook. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
A shot from the gods took him out.
About that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Now Brook may need to take a knee here. Let's talk about Brook in that last round. So it's plan B time. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Swing and a miss with that hook. The jab just got blocked. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one's dare do anything out of turn.
Nice counter shot. A big whiff with the right hook. That jab gets blocked. Those counter punches have to hurt. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Are we about to see Kell Brook go down? Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious. And there's the bell to start round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything when you let those shots.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Will the referee? And down goes Juan Manuel Marquez. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Say come to me.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Good defense there to stop that hook. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
And there's the bell for round 5. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Why weren't they covering up? How did they not go down?
Now they've got to wait.
No, hold on a second, Johnny. Will the referee stop it? And he couldn't take any more. Down goes Marquez. How about that impact? Let's see that again.
One, two, three, four, five. Listen to me. Are you okay?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's...
Whoa, Johnny! And they got caught! No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough, tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice counter. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. This is the beginning of round 6. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Nice counter shot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out. Now this is about desire. This is about character.
Oh my God, Johnny! Code red for Kell Brook. Massive blow, and down goes Kell Brook. And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt that body punch right there buckled him.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six. And continue.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
You need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Brook in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is... There's the bell to start round 7. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
What an engine he has to continually throw big power shots. A straight right just misses. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Fighters certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will when they hit. be a lot harder.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter. The straight right just misses. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You can't score with that uppercut. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete. And there's the bell for round 8. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
Both want the knockout. Nice job by him to block that jab. He blocks the hook. Good counter punching. About to see Kell Brook go down. The special one goes to the canvas. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
You saw it here live, a knockout win. Congratulations.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That was somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.